Welcome back to Fourth and Troll Fantasy.
6.8 fantasy points, 2 catches on 5 targets for 48 yards. Not what you love to see. Not what you love to see this season. Worst 4-game stretch of Brandon Aiyuk's career. I need your help, Wes. Is this fluker for real? Because this feels like the opportunity for a struggling team who needs a cheap flex to buy low for a guy that we both know is super talented. But what do we do here? Talented. Like, is he a buy low right now, or is this for real?
I don't. So I'll put it this way: if you have a chance to get Brandon Aiyuk or Dante Van Wicks is sitting there on the waiver wire, what do you take?
I think I'd still take Aiyuk based on a couple factors. I mean, a lot of mouths in Green Bay. Plus, we've seen Aiyuk be really good 2 seasons in a row. But I understand it's a fine question and it's worth thinking about. But I would still go Aiyuk.
I push it even further. Okay, I see you, and I raise you the question: would you rather have Brandon Aiyuk or Jauan Jennings right now?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a fine question to bring up.
Kittle scored, which is good for him.
Yeah,
Mason still balled out.
I'd still go Aiyuk, man. Slumps happen. He wasn't with a team all offseason. That hasn't affected Ja'Marr Chase. But I don't know. I'm wondering if there's something deeper here, and that if it's like a McCaffrey scenario, like is the McCaffrey absence, does that somehow affect Aiyuk's ability to like take the top off the defense and be able to be that explosive guy who gets those, those high percentage first down pickup kind of plays?
I would argue against that just because of how well Jordan Mason has been, man. He's been a top 5 running back. He has been amazing. So they're not lacking in rushing production. And I think the difference with Aiyuk and Ja'Marr Chase is that Chase is the clear alpha. Aiyuk isn't even the best playmaker on the team, let alone the best playmaking wide receiver. Debo is a better football player. And I know 49ers fans are going to argue that Aiyuk is the better pure receiver, but I think he's been demoted behind Jauan Jennings, which puts him 3rd at best. And so I go as far as to say this is for real. And then I'd rather roll out Jauan Jennings, and I'm keeping Jennings because here, I'll put this in here in case it's a Victory Lap Tuesday. I think Deebo Samuel, his calf strain is going to turn into an Achilles problem. He's going to be on the bench with McCaffrey at some point too. And it's going to be out for multiple weeks of the season. So I'm keeping Jauan Jennings for that reason, but Jennings had like a 70-yard catch that got called back or something. He had another big bomb as well. Like, Jennings is the guy. Aiyuk has not been the one that Purdy's been trusting. I think this is for real.
Do you want to mark your words and say Jauan Jennings finishes the season higher at wide receiver than Brandon Aiyuk does?
Yeah, I'll mark my words. Jauan Jennings finishes with more fantasy points than Brandon Aiyuk this season.
God, that was like out of a.
He's got a great head start.
That was out of like a coming. Yeah. I'll mark him. You watch me mark him, and I'll mark him.
I love film. Come on, what are you talking about?